Next question is from Casey D.S. Smith. Is there a good and effective way to cut while not obsessively tracking calories or macros?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, I'll tell you two right now. I'll rank them. You'll probably naturally cut your calories if you do one of these, and if you do both of them by 500 to 600 calories, just naturally. One is avoid heavily processed foods. The other one is to aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Yeah. Like those two things alone, you're going to eat less. You're going to cut your calories naturally because your appetite will get crushed by doing those two things.
Target drinking more water too, and I would add that in there. But those are the biggest movers.
Actually, I love that you said that. So in this intro to this podcast, we talked about what we're all doing. Like literally, you just hit the things I'm doing right now. I am not tracking hardcore. I'm not even really tracking the protein. I'm aware that I'm hitting around a 1-to-1. Like, so I'm not like weighing, measuring.
You're making sure you get like 40, 50 grams per meal.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm making sure I'm hitting about 40 to 50 grams. I'm eating all whole natural foods, right? So cut out the processed foods, and I'm drinking a lot more water. Those are like the main, and I'm leaning out right now, nice and consistently right now, and without any sort of heavy tracking, and my body's changing. So I think that those are great, simple, easy things that if you just stick to that. And I'm also aware too, so like what will happen sometimes is, let's say you got like a training session the day before that was a little more intense, you got after it, and today you had leaner meats and things like that. And so you're at the end towards the end of the night and you feel really hungry, and you may have what had happened, expended more than you did normally on the day before. And in addition to that, ate lower calorie. I'll allow myself to go have something. And this is an example where I would introduce like a 30 gram whey protein shake that's 100 and something calories, and I'll let myself go get something to eat. I'll just make a healthy, good choice that's high in protein, minimal on the calorie side, and still eat without like being worried that this is going to push me over.
Yeah. Now, just to give, because people are always like, well, how much weight would I lose doing this? Like, how big of a difference does this make? If you're a man and you do this consistently, so you're like, avoid heavily processed foods, hit 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, and you're a woman and you do this consistently. By the way, if you're more than 30 pounds overweight or so, you want to use lean body mass as your target for the grams of protein. But if you do this consistently, for the men, you'll fall somewhere between 12 to 16% body fat is where you're going to end up if you do this consistently. And for women, you're going to end up probably around 21 to 23% body fat, maybe 20 to 23. So in other words, pretty healthy lean. So you'd never have to track. You'd never have to count macros except for the protein. You'd never have to track calories. Just doing this will get you to a relatively healthy, fit, lean body. Now, it's not going to probably make you shredded. Shredded, you're going to have to start to track things for the most part, because shredded is not necessarily where your normal, natural, healthy body wants to fall.
A lot less margin of error there.
Yeah, and some people do. Some people, they'll just avoid heavily processed food, eat the protein, and they'll fall in the lower body fat percent range. But I've had so much success with clients with this when I trained everyday average people that this is what I did. After a while, I stopped having to track anything else. Just do this, and it worked like magic.